Hey guys, how's it going everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, and ladies and gents, welcome back to a brand new LEGO Fortnite Battle Royale video, and today we're going to go on ahead and create yet another Fortnite skin inside the LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2 Customizer, and this is not going to be easy. I think that the choice for today is one of the most difficult ones that we have had to deal with so far. I am certain that it's not going to be an easy task, but we're still going to give it a go, and we're still going to hope for the very best result possible. So the shout out goes to Jack Knighton, who says, Blitz, can you make the tomato head skin, please? And of course, thank you so very much for saying please. But yes, that is going to be what we attempt to create today. The reason why I'm saying that this is going to be a very tough challenge is because, well, there's nothing that will look exactly like the tomato head. So basically what I'm getting at is that this is going to be very, very interesting as to whether or not we even pull off something that looks remotely similar to the tomato head. So let's start with things that are going to be quite easy for this design, like the gloves, the legs, the arms. Those are components that we can go on ahead and get out of the way first and foremost. Then we're going to save the torso for second to last, and then the head is going to be the most difficult thing to figure out, and we will save it for last. So with that in mind, let's go on ahead and begin. So the hands need to be purple gloves. So that's pretty easy. Quite easy to go on ahead and change that up. Done. Good stuff. Arms. The arms need to be a weird, actually, shade of green, which I don't think we have in the game. That's probably the closest, because it's almost kind of like a turquoise. So it's a mix between a blue and a green. That is actually somewhat similar, but I feel like it's clearly more... Well, maybe this actually would work. Sorry. Huh. Interesting. That's kind of a dull version of that suit. So I think that that could work for us, because these greens here are far too green than what we need to try to pull off. So let's try that and see if that might be functional. Now, for the legs... we know that we want something that will be green or turquoise, along with ideally red at the bottom for the boots, or brown. Let's scroll all the way up first, and then we're going to look through. So that's not going to work. Is that sort of... No. I was just wondering, because, you know, that has the red and has the brown boots, so it kind of works, but the shading on the actual... I guess Old West component, or like the legs component, is not really all that great. Old West? Why did I say Old West? I don't even know what I meant by that. Alright, let's continue scrolling through and hope for the very best. We hopefully will end up with a cool looking character. I knew that this would be a very, very tough one to accept as a challenge, but hey, that's what we do here. We tried to make some of the easier characters like John Wick, they were really easy, or the Reaper skin. But a skin like this, I knew was going to be very, very difficult to put together. But nevertheless, I accepted the challenge and said, hey, I'm still going to try to go on ahead and get a really, really cool take on the character. So I'm almost thinking maybe to go with this and then change the arms to be a brighter green. Yeah, you know what? Let's make that change, because honestly, we're not going to be able to find anything that matches exactly. So we might as well sacrifice some of the type of color that we use to try to get a decent looking character at the end of the day. Okay, so time for the torso. Actually, no, I should not skip the hips yet. I don't even know if there are green hips. There are. Wow, there's actually quite a few, actually. If there's green hips that have a belt buckle, that would be great. That's not a belt buckle. So if there's something along those lines, it would be awesome. Let's scroll through all of them. Seems like a lot of the green hips are right here, and this one seems to sort of have a belt, so it's a possibility that we would use that one, but I'd rather have it be like a brown belt instead, if possible. So let's scroll through. That's not really a belt. Neither is that. Okay. Darn it. What do we do here? I guess maybe we'll have to use that one, because that's the only one that has a belt look to it, so we'll see. We might have to use that. We'll come back to it once we pick the torso. So for the torso, we want something that is going to be predominantly red or orange, kind of. So that is the shade. Ideally something that has a pizza logo in the center, which of course there's no such torso in the game, so we obviously are aware of that. And maybe kind of a striped design with white lines or kind of lighter red lines through it. So yeah, very specific and very difficult to identify something that specific in the game. I actually kind of like that as an option a little bit. I might use that. We'll see. Because it kind of like, you know, the star, maybe it's like that's emulating to be the pizza. That would not work. Maybe this, just for fun. For Bushman. That's an interesting option. I like that one for the belt, kind of. As is that one, but we don't need the overlays. Although, that might work, actually. Interesting. I'm kind of surprised that the Gorgon is probably the best looking one so far. Ooh! Could try that. Maybe. Iron Man 2020. All these other ones I feel like are not going to really fit. But the Iron Man 2020 I like. I like the Gorgon look and the Iron Man 2020 look so far. Out of the ones that are available. Nope. Trying to check all the red torsos, basically. Nope. That's a possibility as well. Red Guardian. That one is not going to work. Although I do like kind of the colors. You know, the yellow is almost like the cheese on the pizza. So, kind of works. Sort of. Let's see. Nope. 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 These are too dark. Like the colors. We need a vibrant red. Ideally, we would have wanted even something maybe kind of orange. But there's really no torsos like that in the game. So, unfortunately, we would not be able to find something exactly like that. So, you know what? I think I'm going to go with the Gorgon. And the main reason for it is because I feel like with the Gorgon torso, we get the belt because he wears two different belts. And then in addition to that, because the pattern on his like vest that the character wears is kind of stripes, the two gray stripes is kind of emulating that as well. So that's the solution there. It's very tough to create the tomato head, as I said it would be. Oh, okay. Now the head, which is probably going to need to be a helmet, right? Oh my gosh. Please let there be something at least somewhat similar to a tomato head. I guess maybe that would work. Possibly. Nope. Nope. Oh man. Ooh. Oh, but that's not red. I thought maybe if I use that, and then if it allows you to put the mustache on. Yeah, it does. I mean, that would sort of, kind of, maybe work, you know? If we change the head color to be red, for example. Right? So, you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of the tomato head, which is kind of crazy that I even pulled that off. I think that that's way better than what I would have thought it would turn out. So that's kind of exceptional. That would not work. Is that better maybe as the option? I don't think so. Oh, man. Yeah, this is a tough one. This is a really, really genuinely tough one to do. But I'm not going to lie. I actually do like the way that this one looks. So I'm going with it. That's what I'm sticking with. We're going to try this and hopefully you guys would be a-okay with that look for the tomato head skin. That was the most difficult skin to put together so far. That was more difficult than Leviathan, more difficult than the Raven skin, which was also very, very difficult to put together. But honestly, my goodness, that was really, 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 really tough. So I'm still proud overall of the look that we came up with. It's pretty funny. I'm not going to lie. I agree. But I do think that he actually turned out really, really cool. Now, don't forget, guys, there are still 2 more character slots available for us to create. So let me know down in the comment section below what those 2 next characters should be. I have heard your outcries for Ragnarok being one of them. So possibly consider that one of them. So the other one will be up to you guys. So again, look at the comments. Even if you don't want to comment yourself, at least thumbs up the comment that you like so that you're participating in that way. And speaking of thumbs up, if you guys are enjoying the videos, please don't forget to hit that like button. That's always very, very, very highly appreciated. And you do so by hitting the thumbs up button down below. Don't forget to stay subscribed to not miss out on future uploads and have your notifications turned on by hitting the bell button. And of course, like always, guys, have an absolutely fantastic day. That was our tomato head, and I'll see you later, alligators.